This episode is brought to you by GFY Productions.
Got him.
Optics, baby. Oh, gross.
Why would you do that, G?
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Best of Five with myself, G.
And myself also, G.
Somehow or another, that's how it works nowadays.
I touched my thing.
Oh, whoa, bro. Let's
It's been a second since we used these microphones.
This is a children's, show.
They're a little loose, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, how are you, sir?
I'm good, man. How are you? Welcome back to my room.
The room, yeah. We got some good news, though.
No,
and I think
you're not fidgeting with this.
I think that's a knife, yeah. That's not a knife.
Here, you can fidget with this.
I'm going to fidget with this. We got some good news, actually. I think we're going to be hopefully having a more permanent space where we can do these. Mm-hmm. But also, we are enjoying doing the live locations as well. So we'll be doing those as well. Yeah, we got some really cool shit coming up, you guys. So thank you guys
I think we did, 4 podcasts in a row from random places? That was pretty fun.
Yeah, it was fun. It's nice to have a cool setup like that. But it's also nice to have a nice condenser mic.
Yeah, just where everything sounds so smooth and
silky
crisp.
And...
All right.
All
that was a little much. Should probably move on.
Well, enough with the intro. Let's get this bitch started.
Whoa.
It's first subject.
Wow.
Round 1.
All right, y'all. This first subject I'm actually very excited about because this is a question I've been asking a lot of people. And the question is simple. It is, what gets your dick wet? In a non-sexual way. It's more of a metaphor.
Like what makes your loin tingle?
Yeah, there you go. Like what gets you those butterflies or that satisfaction of doing something. For example, the greatest example I think most people can relate to. Well, not most people, but
a lot of people have said this as an example for who we've talked to.
The perfect golf swing, or hitting the ball perfectly straight, or a home run.
Yeah, just the feeling that.
Oh yeah, dick is tickled satisfaction.
I don't know. For me, it's the first time that I put on a new pair of headphones and they're just so good.
That's like me with underwear. New underwear is dope.
Yeah.
It's hasn't been stretched to your booty yet, so it's just
it's just nice and tight. Yeah.
It's like a compression shorts, but just for the first or second week, and then
I know for me too. Probably this plays into my addiction, but when I crack open a Red Bull and I get that mist of smell just hits my face, I'm just yes,
gross.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean. Yeah, there's a lot of things that actually make me pretty happy. When I think my favorite one that doesn't happen as often, surprisingly, is when I sing a song and I'm I nailed that.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, when you play a show and you have a hard bit of a song coming up and you just do the run perfectly and you're all right.
Yeah, or a good bass solo. Oh, yeah. A good show is really fun.
You gonna say a good bass solo?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
He's never had one, so.
Yeah.
Actually, you've had plenty with me.
I play bass solos all the time.
I gotta send up taller enough because.
Yeah, I literally do this. I literally do this to fix your posture.
Fix my posture?
Yeah, because you
can't
slouch.
Fix it. I'm a sloth. Yeah. What else? What else gets you?
When I don't know how to spell a word, but I spell it, and my autocorrect is that's how you spell it correctly.
It doesn't even come up.
Yeah, because I am such a bad speller that it gets to a point where I try to type in a word and even autocorrect's fuck if I know, man. Dude, I have no idea what you're trying to say.
Just speak into the mic and I'll try to see what you're. I'll try to spell it for you.
For real.
The word for me that's like that sometimes. Actually, I've been struggling a lot with calendar.
Okay.
I struggle with really simple words. It's not even
So I have trouble spelling the.
What else? What else gets my? What else tickles? Oh, it tickles the dick.
There's a lot of sports moments that are just
Oh, I got one.
Yeah.
When someone shoots a 3 and it's nothing but net and you hear the net
make
go.
The whip sound. Oh man,
that's a good sound.
Dude, what's cool? When you're at a baseball game and you're sitting close enough to the plate and you can tell they just throw a heater and it hits the pocket of that glove and makes that snap sound in the pocket where it's and you're oh yeah.
Or a swing that is going to be a home run. That's also a good one.
Yeah, you already said that.
Did I?
Yeah, in the beginning when you're talking about golf swings.
Oh no, yeah, but I meant like you doing that, but you seeing it, when you're oh, that's going to be a home run, and you just call it. When you call a home run, is actually pretty cool too.
Sure.
I do it all the time.
Yeah, because you totally play sports.
No, I call a home run at Rockies games.
Oh yeah,
That's what I meant. Yeah, I don't play sports.
Yeah, to be fair, every pitch is You ever seen a home run before? Or what the fuck did you say?
That was my buddies. Shout out to Skip. He always used to. We go to a par 3 course and he's like, "You ever see a hole in one?" And then he swings.
That's
and
what it was.
Never ever gets it.
It's never a hole in one.
But it's gonna happen one of these days. Watch.
Eventually. And he has to do it so cool too. He's just like, yeah, I meant to do that.
I'm kind of going with golf. For all my golfers out there, all 3 of you, the hitting your sandwich or like up your pitching wedge and actually like landing in the hole.
That's pretty good.
That's happened once. I got a birdie. Oh, dude, I was so happy.
Dude, I don't know why, but every time I hit like a wedge and I get like the perfect little chunk of ground, but like it like flies up perfectly and like comes back down.
Yeah.
I'm just like, that looked so good.
I low-key kind of like that when I'm watching golf.
Yeah.
Like if I'm watching like
where they hit it's like and the
hear,
grass is like
yeah, and you're just like, that's a perfect piece of grass.
yeah.
It's
good.
What else is there?
I mean, there's a lot, G. I've been supplying it. Oh, one thing too, like when it's like 90 degrees outside and like you're outside doing stuff and then you come inside and have that first sip of like ice cold drink.
Yeah, that lemonade kind of thing.
Yeah, man.
Actually, it was like yesterday we went to Ted Sweetwater Grill in Windsor, just because we were waiting for a photo shoot, and so we're like, let's go grab a beer, and we walked in there and like the breeze came in just perfectly.
Oh yeah, that was so good. Yeah, like we sat down at the bar, where like it was kind of hot, but then like the breeze came in, it was just so crisp because there was like moisture in the air.
It was like,
and it was just like.
It was like one of those where like, oh, I didn't realize it was hot until that happened.
Right, exactly. Oh, it's so good.
Man, life is full of dick tickles, you guys. Make sure you guys let us know, what tickles your dick.
Yeah. You know what doesn't? The sound of opening a Sharpie. That like this. I literally have a Sharpie right here.
Really?
Like right here. Like the.
Oh, yeah. That's...
I hate that.
What's it?
I hate that sound when you like try to open a Sharpie.
Yeah. Or just if you fidget with it
Yeah.
like this. I can't do it now. Yeah, that doesn't work for me. Sorry.
Yeah, I think G broke it because like.
Oh yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, what are anti-dick tickles for you?
A lot of things, mostly 80s movies.
I had breakfast with my niece today, and they're kids, so she was like playing with her knife while she was cutting the pancakes.
Did like. Quick,
yeah, I was like, yo, bro, like, come on.
Oh man, like.
And it's not even that it bugs me, but I know it bugs a lot of other people.
It bugs the fuck out of me. Like when people are like eating like, I don't know, like salad or something out of a bowl and they're just like, I'm like, yo, you don't need that last carrot, that shredded piece of carrot in there, dog.
That's more of a
fucking throw it away.
That's more of a pet peeve, I guess. I guess it's more of like little things that
I guess
like,
pet peeves are just not dick tickles.
Yeah, like what like itches your dick? I guess is that's really
I don't know if I like that term for it.
Oh man!
When I run out of Red Bull,
that's a good one. I
have a problem.
When the gas light comes on your car.
When you filled it up like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
But you're too poor, so only put $20 in.
You know what really untickles my dick is when you look at gas prices and you're like, oh, $20 gets me that much?
Yeah.
Word.
Allegedly, they're fixing it.
No, I don't think they're gonna fix it. I'm sad about it.
Yeah.
You know what also really, really tickles my dick is a good cinematic moment in a movie.
Oh, dude, like Top Gun?
Ugh. Well, yeah, that's in the subject. We'll talk about that. Oh, what's in the hat? We'll
I didn't
obviously
put
talk
Top Gun
about
in the
that.
hat.
Oh, well, it'll be in the hat for sure. But
it'll be in the hat eventually.
But yeah, like that moment had a lot of like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. Like, I don't even want to talk about it. It's so good.
Yeah, we'll leave it for next time we have it on the hat. But yeah, that was time, ladies and gentlemen. Let us know what tickles your wee wee, and I
think there's probably a better term for that, but
yeah,
let us know if there's a better term.
What gives you that satisfaction of something happening like good, well. Like I had a friend of mine who said she loves jumping into a cold lake.
Yeah.
Things like that. And
I like walking into a place and they have like an assortment of colored options, like shirts or whatever, and they're arranged like perfectly by color. Yeah. That's really good too.
The towel rack that's like
the towel rack that's like shaded perfectly.
All right, well, we can't talk about it anymore. Make sure you let us know. Let's move on to the next subject.
Round 2.
Asthma. Subject number 2, Chris, what we got?
We have Battle of the Bands. Battle of the Bands.
Oh, there's so much I can say about this.
Battle of the Bands. So, as a seasoned musician as we are, would you say, we've participated in
3
several Battle of the Bands type scenarios.
Talent shows.
Some together, some not together. I've also done it, independently in like high school and stuff. But what has been your overall experience, and do you think Battle of the Bands are actually good for the scene?
No, I really don't. I mean, yes and no. I think it just sucks sometimes because your ego gets the best of you sometimes.
Yeah,
when it comes to situations like that. And then if you don't win, you just get more upset about it. But I will say the last Battle of the Bands that we did, we went into it with just saying, like, this is another show, we're going to have fun. And we did.
Yeah, we just pretty much said freaking heck it.
But it's one of those things for me that competition's really good, but I feel with a scene as small as Greeley, you can't have that big of a competition because then you start resenting other musicians and bands for no reason whatsoever, but besides the fact that they advanced, right?
Right. And I guess, like, my problem with the Battle of Bands wasn't necessarily even the battle or the other band itself. It was the judging and the scoring criteria. Because, I mean, one, it's a super biased thing. So if you have...
It's overcritical.
Yeah, if you have a band that the judges like, that band's going to get higher marks just regardless.
Especially
like, no one bases it off of true technicality. Because a lot of the judges aren't even musicians. They have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Especially if the judges on a radio station and they play, one band specifically.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
It's fine. It's neat.
Yeah.
It's fine. We're not
but yeah, and like, you get all these like fake celebrities that think they're special and then they just shit all over you for no reason. And then all they can say is like, oh, I didn't know you were going to get your score sheets back. It's like, yeah, that's the whole point, is so you can get better.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just dumb.
Yeah, there's a couple that I also like judge, and I'm just like, I hate critiquing like this because it just you're overthinking it, and you're over criticizing a band that is just doing their thing.
Yeah.
But I'm not a fan of it. I'm still not a fan of it, but
I would definitely have been a judge more so than I participated, I would say. And judging is fine, I guess, but when I judge, I'm pretty impartial, and I literally go based on like the judging criteria. So it's like, oh, song competition or composition, like, was that a good song choice? Did they pull blah 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 blah, like that kind of thing. Like, did they build their set well? Did they interact with the crowd? Like that kind of stuff. I'm super impartial to that. And I'm like, yes, they did. No, they didn't. If they did it, how well did they do it?
Yeah, I think either simplify the judging process or just leave it as a fan vote.
Yeah, and it should always be a fan vote 100% of the time.
Because we did 2 Battle of the Bands and we won the fan vote both times.
Yeah, we did a Battle of the Bands where we won the night and then we moved on to the finals.
Yeah, no, but I mean, even the one that we did before that.
But we won fan vote both those times too.
Both of those tournaments or battles.
Yeah,
we won fan vote and we didn't either we didn't advance. We got second place, which again is fine. And that's my thing is like when we did the last one that we did, we were just doing it more as a favor to the venue. And we're just like, listen, we wanted to play a show. This is a good show to play. Let's just have fun. Don't worry about the score sheets.
Yeah.
And we didn't.
Yeah, we didn't.
And we had a great fucking show.
Yeah.
Then we get the score sheets back, and they're just like, everyone's dressed up except for the lead singer, and like, you guys are doing covers. That's fucking original, or like all this like overly done shit. And so us being who we are, we took it to the next level and being like,
and we
all
just
right.
like did the exact opposite of what they told us not to do.
Yeah, so we like all dressed up in Ninja Turtles t-shirts. We all had like bandanas. That's still my favorite outfit choice.
That was so
really good.
stupid.
It was so stupid but so good.
Yeah, it was funny though.
And then we started off with Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah, we played. I don't know if we played more covers, but we played more covery covers, if that makes sense.
Oh, we definitely played more covers because they're like, you guys like, this is a Battle of Bands, you should play any covers. And we're just like, again, we don't care if we win or not.
Yeah.
So, but we had like a whole spectacle. Like I came running through the crowd.
Yeah, it was great. We were just It was like, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Guillermo Astorga.
Oh, yeah, with the full name. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
And I come running into the crowd. I just get up there. I'm just like, what's up, everybody? And then halfway through the show, I was like, hey, I'm going to go get us shots. And, I told Chris to act as terrible as possible.
Yeah.
And so we did Killing of the Name of, and Chris like was in the moment and just started flipping off like the judges.
I straight up flipped. That wasn't in the moment. That was planned. That's called premeditation, motherfucker.
That was fucking amazing.
That was first degree flip off for sure.
We got the judges' scorecards back, and they just roasted us on every single thing we did wrong.
Yeah.
And we got second place.
We did it on purpose, though.
Yeah. We still got second place. We still got the fan vote. And even the first place people were like, you guys played a great show. Holy shit.
Yeah, they're just like, holy fuck. That was awesome. Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't think it's, I don't know, because it also depends on the type of musician you are.
Like if you go into a Battle of the Bands and like say you're like a hardcore punk band, which is cool. Hardcore punk is awesome. Check out Defeats the Porpoise. But like if you're in a punk band, you go into a battle of bands and there's like a DJ and an indie band, then the punk band is probably going to get the least amount of love out of those two because punk is the least popular genre out of the bands playing.
But it's also the most musically... I don't want to say this the wrong way.
I mean, it's not, but it is.
It has the most like instruments that require talent for it.
Exactly. So, it's like that kind of thing.
So
it's
the layers
yeah.
of beats.
But yeah, overall... I don't think Battle of the Bands are good for the scene.
I don't think so either.
I think it should more be like not necessarily a battle of the band, but like just get random bands together, like a collective.
Call it the random of the bands.
Yeah, something where it's like no one's competing, but like everyone is just having a good time and like just network with each other. It'll be like like a networking event, but it's a show.
Yeah, it's like a cocktail mixer.
It's like a cocktail mixer, but for bands.
Yeah, and I think. The scene now in Greeley, I don't know. I feel like
slowed down pretty hard on certain genres, I think.
But also, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of younger people that are actually trying to make the scene happen again. Mm-hmm. But I mean, for me, I think the hardest thing that I had being in the Greeley scene was trying to fit in with all these musicians. And I feel like if we had an event like that where it's just like, hey, let's get like 4 bands together that maybe are not the same genre, and let's just vibe with each other and actually like build a community. I think that does more wonders than just being like, well, everyone competes who's the best band in town.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I mean,
and it wasn't even the best band in town because it was like Fort Collins, Denver bands. I'm like, this isn't really like a local thing now.
The goal is, to build the scene, and so the best way to build it is by having least competition.
Yeah.
So, but that was time. That was a good subject. That kind of got me a little fired up.
Yeah,
also, we need to play a show, man. I'm itching.
I mean, I just played a show on Friday. Check out Defeats the Porpoise.
Oh God, you're promoting the band more than you're promoting all of our other shit.
I don't know what you're talking about. Defeats the Porpoise.
GFY. Next subject.
GFY produced Defeats the Porpoise first EP, Defeats the Porpoise. You can find it on Apple Music, Spotify, and YouTube Music, and any other streaming services.
They also produced this show as well. So make sure you check them out and give them a like on the Facebookie.
Defeats the Porpoise.
Moving on.
Round.
Hey.
What's up?
Say it again.
Defeats the Porpoise.
3.
All right, this one's going to be...
interesting.
It is going to be interesting. The subject is America dumb?
Hold on. Sorry. I got a bunch of emails all at the same time.
Is America dumb? America Chavez, absolutely.
That was a terrible addition to my character. No. It's not even her fault that she... Oh, we're not talking about that?
Oh, we're talking about that? Yeah, we can talk about that real quick.
Are we talking about the United States of America?
I mean, the Americas in general? There's a lot of Americas, apparently.
I mean, there's one.
South. There's North. There's Central.
Yeah.
There's America Chavez.
Yeah.
America Ferrera.
America Chavez was fine. It's just Doctor Strange was a terrible movie.
Yeah, it was.
Top Gun is actually 10 times better than Doctor
way
Strange.
Better.
It's fine now. Anyway, is America dumb, G?
I want to say no, but yes.
Yeah, I don't think America is dumb. I just think everyone is so self-indulged with themselves and their own ideologies.
We're spoiled.
That they refuse to look outside of their little bubble. That's what I think.
We're definitely spoiled. Coming from a sense of not as many wars, not as many as famine or survival things that we just started focusing on ourselves, which is super awesome. But it got to the point where we stopped worrying about other people at times, I think.
Yeah, I definitely think so too.
And not only that, I think the idea that we don't look outside of the US for solutions and see models for things is kind of
interesting,
frustrating.
Yeah.
And
yeah, because we're so like America centric that everything has to be done here right now, how we do it. Or it's wrong.
The biggest thing about America, and granted, I love this country. I love it. I mean, granted, I'm wearing a Mexico jersey right now for those who aren't watching, but
I'm wearing Colorado Rockies.
I love
Colorado's in America.
Yeah, so is Mexico. It's just new. But no, I mean, the beautiful thing about America is I can criticize them like this, and obviously we have the freedom to do this, which is awesome. But I think the biggest problem that we have as Americans, it doesn't matter what side of the aisle you're from, or even if you're in the middle. Oh, maybe if you're not in the middle, I don't know, because I'm kind of in the middle. Is that we can't admit when we're wrong, or when we make a mistake.
Yep. That's really just American in general, because again, like they're so just self-centered on everything that they think is right, that it's right no matter how wrong they are about anything.
Yeah. And that to me, I think that's the frustrating part about it is that you look at something like for example, like after World War II with Germany, they made it adamant for people to know what happened. because it's like what we did was wrong and we need to not let it happen again.
Yeah.
And so I think with something as like that, Germans are the nicest people, and I think they were, even before that whole situation happened. I don't know. I wasn't alive, but they are really kind. They are very generous, and they are very considerate as to what the situation is, because they learn about the mistakes that they've made. I mean, we don't learn about the Trail of Tears as often as we need to.
We don't learn about a lot of atrocities that we should. Like we do, but then we touch on them for like 3 days.
I mean, if you guys have never heard about Operation Wetback, like look that up. Like, please do. I mean, I think that's something that for me it hurts, because one, like, the United States literally named an Operation Wetback. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up.
Is that kind of like the root or the chicken or the egg situation? Like which came first, the operation or the slur?
Yeah, I don't know. I check into that, I guess. But
yeah,
we are dumb, and I think that that's like the first admission to just open up and not be naive towards other solutions that can probably make our country better, even if those are things that might like traditionally be against what America was founded on.
Yeah.
Right, like the idea that we're kind of like that slavery hasn't even been more than 200 years, like being over is insane to me. And I don't know. For me, it's just more of a personal thing too, because I just feel like sometimes it's so hard to just try to explain to someone what I'm feeling as a Mexican American.
Yeah.
But anyways, whatever. I don't know. There are a lot of dumb people here, though. A lot of dumb people who don't know they're dumb.
Yeah, and that's definitely I think an issue is like some of the dumbest people are usually the loudest, and they'll just say whatever they want to say, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, man. And yeah, I think
I mean, there's a reason that our education system is so bad.
But they won't admit it. People won't admit that it is.
It's so bad.
Like, we have so many problems that we just don't have, that we don't solve right now, and it's so frustrating, because you're just like, yo, this is fucking shitty.
Yeah. Have you seen Idiocracy?
No, I don't think so.
It has Luke Wilson in it, but the whole thing is like smart people stopped having kids and dumb people had a lot of kids. So the IQ just dropped slowly as like the time went on. So like 200 years from now, they're like watering crops with like Gatorade because it has electrolytes,
God.
that kind of shit.
Does that work?
No.
I'm just kidding.
I don't know if you know what electrolytes are, but it's mostly salt.
Is that what like
salts?
Is that what electricity is making out of?
Close. It's what helps like transmit signals from your brain to your body. So yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
But it's like various salts, like sodium chloride, potassium.
I just feel like if we don't have an open mind as to solutions that are modern for modern problems, then that's what's going to be difficult about everything, right? Because even 10 years ago, the world that we live in was so different. Hell, even 3 years ago, the pandemic really shifted everything, but we're so naive to be like, oh no, everything's back to normal. And it's like, no, it's not. People are still wearing masks. There's a lot of places that I go to, that I work at, that have me put mask on. I'm cool. I'm fine with it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But technology, the way information is spread, everything has changed within the last 10 years. We haven't adapted to that, or to understand how we can not necessarily regulate that, but also, I don't know, man. It's
I don't know, man. What America's like 220 something years old, 200 and something, 220, not quite 250, but a lot of
50 almost, I think.
Well, 250.
It's like 40 something. Yeah,
it'd be really close.
Math. See, we're stupid.
Right. There you go. Education system. But I think a lot of our problems are like we pretend like it's 1776 still.
I do. Yeah, but that's not to say though that we don't live in a country that's still giving us opportunities. Like, there is bad that's happening, but I think it's also important to recognize the good that's happened. Because I think if my family never moved here, I wouldn't be in the position that I'm at.
Yeah.
To be here.
Like from Texas?
From Mexico. Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, you mean Texas before Texas?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways.
That's a whole nother can of worms we can talk about.
But no, I mean, I'm very grateful that I am American. I am proud of it. I'm proud of my Mexican heritage, and I will always be that. But there is something about the United States that we have to criticize, and that's the idea that, again, we can't admit when we're wrong, and we need to be better about that.
Yeah.
And that was time. Sorry, that was a little.
That was very somber of you, G.
Yeah. Well, let's move on.
Just remember, we didn't cross the border. The border crossed us.
Oh, shit. Defeats the purpose. Moving on.
Round 4.
All right, Chrissy Poo, let's line it up, yeah?
Alrighty.
What's the next subject?
The next subject is best live scandalous moments. Gee, you want to give a rundown on what that even means? Because I'm confused.
Yes. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
So shit happened on live TV that was just like, oh, it's like live oh fuck moments.
Yeah, because, people forget that live shit can happen, like.
Yeah. That was the greatest moment on live TV. All right.
Yeah, I like that Chris Rock responded that way. He's like, wow, you all just witnessed some history.
Yeah. But yeah, the Will Smith slap that I think people finally stopped talking about.
Yeah, not even the whole Johnny Depp and Amber Herald thing is not really.
Amber Herald.
Harold, whatever her name is. I don't know.
Yeah.
She sucks.
Yeah. They both kind of suck, but I think she sucks a little bit more.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
Yeah, she's an actor for sure,
Chris.
too. Sure, if you want to gender everything, G. I think...
Jesus Christ.
I think Kanye West has probably some of the best live moments.
Dude, yes. Let's list them off and we'll talk about them as we go.
Okay. You want to go in alphabetical or not chronological order?
Let's go chronological.
So when Hurricane Katrina happened,
Dude,
and he was doing a fundraiser, like a telethon or whatever.
For the Red Cross.
Yeah, for the Red Cross, and he was on with Mike Myers, who's Canadian, mind you. So Mike Myers is just there, and he's like, "Please send money." Blah blah blah.
He was being so serious about it too, like very, what's going on is
very
fucking
sincere.
terrible.
Yeah,
this and
yeah.
that. And then Kanye, you can tell he's just like so angry about it. And by the way, this is peak Kanye for me. Like,
yeah.
I'm actually proud that he did that. For sure, because I know it's still really Kanye, and it should have been the first sign of it, but it absolutely wasn't.
Oh man, yeah.
But yeah, they're saying that and he just looks at the camera and he's just like, George Bush doesn't care about black people, and then Mike Myers is just like, and they cut to Chris Tucker and he's just like, yeah, so we, yeah, that was so good.
That was good.
The next one after that was the T Swizzle,
her acceptance
VMAs.
speech for like best video of the year or something.
Yeah, for the VMAs.
It was best new video.
I think it was just like best video of the year. Or
Well,
video of the year.
so it was like Taylor Swift won like best video or something, and then he's like Beyonce, blah blah blah. But then Beyonce ended up winning the bigger award for like a similar category.
Yeah, well, it was for single ladies because that music video is actually pretty dope.
Yeah, so she like won best music video of the year, and Taylor Swift won best something video.
I don't remember.
Like best pop video or best country. I don't fucking remember. I think it was pop music.
But Kanye was all drunk and he went up there and just interrupted that.
Yeah.
That was. I think that was a bigger moment than Will Smith slapping Chris Rock personally.
I think so. That was hilarious though.
There's that one, and then there's the TMZ one that I told everyone forgets about.
What happened on the team? I did forget about this one.
He was live and he was just going through like the motions, and this is when he was like having troubles with Beyonce. And he pretty much went on there and was just like, I got liposuction for y'all. And he's like, slavery for 400 years? Like, that sounds like a choice.
Yeah,
like,
I remember that. Okay, I do remember that.
Just goes off, and then he like talks shit about Beyonce and Kanye at the concert next time, and then he cancels his entire tour.
Yeah.
I feel for the guy sometimes, man. But
and didn't he say some stupid shit on SNL too?
Oh, yeah, he did the SNL thing at the very end, wearing the MAGA hat.
Yeah, that's what.
And everyone just started walking off the stage.
Everyone just bailed on stage. I'm just like, alrighty.
Well, that's a lot of Kanye. Let's go to something else.
Yeah, let's talk about. I don't know. That's all I had.
The most infamous one for me is by far the Janet Jackson, Justin Timberlake.
Oh yeah.
There's a documentary about that.
Booby.
Yeah, there's actually a documentary about that's actually really interesting, and like it kind of scrutinizes like Justin Timberlake and the way he reacted to that.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, you're right. Like Janet Jackson's career got ruined because of it, which that sucks.
I mean, I don't want to. That was probably bad timing, but like her career was kind of shitty anyway.
No, it was still in a good spot, and it was just
at that time I don't think it was good. But so I think it was like one of those things that it like either would have went like revived it or just absolutely crushed it further, and it ended up just crushing it further.
That sucks. Yeah. But yeah, I remember watching that when I was younger, and then like I didn't see the boob. It just was like a really like red star on her boobie, and then it just cut like off right away. And I was just like, oh shit.
I was like, yeah. Like, I think a lot of people are like, oh, there's a boob. I was like, no, there's a thing. It wasn't even her boob.
It was totally her boob.
It was. She just had like a weird, like almost nipple ring pasty looking
That's got to
thing.
be so terrifying, dude. Oh, man. I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Just being like, what the fuck just happened? Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
You know what? The one that comes to mind, too, is that boxing fight where the guy with the fan, it's like Fan Man, like parachutes down and like lands in the stands, and they start beating the living shit out of him.
Oh
So
man. Yeah. Oh, do you remember? This was like way back in the 90s, but when like Sinead O'Connor on SNL like ripped a picture of the Pope,
yeah, and then she like
and then she
ruined her
got
career.
canceled before Twitter. So there you go, guys. Cancel culture existed way before Twitter. The Dixie Chicks, when they said like live at their concert that George Bush or they're against the war or something, and then everyone started burning Dixie Chicks stuff. Actually, I think they're just called the Chicks now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just like, wow, that was like thinking back at it, like now, I'm like, dude, that was super baller because you just like literally made fun of your entire fan base because country music is like super pro war for whatever reason. And like at the time, I'm just like, huh, that was dumb.
Yeah, but good for them, man.
Yeah.
It's like Pussy Riot,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, Ashley Simpson and SNL. There's a lot of SNL now I'm thinking
Oh
about
yeah,
it,
NCL has a ton of those.
where she
actually.
gets stuck lip syncing. Oh God.
Adrian, what's his name? The actor, guy from The Pianist.
Oh, Adrian Brody.
Adrian Brody. He does like this like improvised Jamaican accent to introduce Sean Paul on SNL.
I don't remember
Dude, super
that.
cringe. It's so bad. It's super cringe.
funny, though.
Never ever was invited back again.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
The one that comes to mind that I remember, and it's not really like as popular, was the Malice in the Palace was insane. That was insane.
Oh, where like the NBA players just start beating the shit.
Yeah, we talked
out of
about that with
stands.
Skip actually.
Yeah, did we talk about it with Skip?
And then there's one I remember watching a playoff game for the Nuggets, and there's this chick that walks into the court looking for Kenyon Martin, and Kenyon like didn't play for the team like for like over 2 years and stuff like that. So she's just like looking for Kenyon. Stops the entire game, like tackle this chick. There was one also in Orlando 2 years ago where Jamal Murray was shooting a free throw, makes it, and this guy comes in. He's like, no, grabs the ball and runs away. And Jamal Murray's like, what the fuck just happened?
Oh, that's kind of funny.
Any pitch invaders? Any what do they call that? Sorry, pitch invaders is like the
Yeah,
English
when
version.
like just streakers or
Yeah,
like,
guess
whatever.
streakers. Yeah, any that come to mind?
Not really. I don't really pay much attention to that. I remember though watching on TV when Randy Johnson exploded that bird.
yes, dude,
when
that
I
was
was
a
in
good
like
one.
fucking like 6th grade or some shit.
That's still an unreal pitch.
I was just watching it, and then all of a sudden it's like, bah! I'm like,
You see the bird go.
it
You're
was
like,
like,
oh, that bird's
so is that a ball?
dead. Right. Bulk.
Yeah, is it a balk? You balk him?
I mean, someone hit it, so is that a strike?
Yeah, right.
Or a foul ball? 'Cause where's the ball
Interference?
go?
I don't know how that works. How's this work?
Poor bird. And that was time.
Yeah.
Yeah, let us know of any live moments that you were like, oh shit, that was insane, or oh, that was fucking hilarious. I do have one before we move on to the final subject.
You usually do.
It was a football game, and the
What kind of football?
American.
Okay.
And it was one of the announcers who has he has a really legendary voice. It was Kevin Harlan, one of my favorites. Some streaker goes onto the field and they take him off of the camera. They're just like showing the players, and he's like doing commentary for like the actual guy running. He's like, he's at the 30, he's at the 40.
Yeah.
This guy is nuts. He's totally drunk. And then he's like, and he's tackled at the 5-yard line.
Yeah.
The guy's like,
Do you remember kind of on that? It wasn't a person, but it was a cat. Do you remember the cat one?
oh
Where a
yeah,
cat
it was
got on the
actually
field?
it was actually like a Cowboys game too.
Yeah, where the cat just started running. They're like, he's at the 10.
Same guy.
5, touchdown. And everyone just starts screaming because the cat went in the end zone and the cat just freaked out.
I'm pretty sure that was Kevin Harlan as well.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I love that guy.
That's pretty good.
All right, you guys, let's move on to the final subject.
Didn't someone just super glue their hand to the court this season?
Final
It's hot.
Whoops.
It's hot.
round.
All right, Chris, I'm gonna let you do the last subject. What is it, sir?
All right, thanks, G. The last subject, as G wrote down verbatim, Leo DeVito. I have no idea what the fuck that means. Apparently, G does.
Oh, I think this is Leonardo DiCaprio. I think. I don't know why I put Leo DeVito. I think I was trying to mix it with like Leonardo DiCaprio, Leonardo da Vinci, and Danny DeVito.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
It doesn't. but
like,
it's okay.
because it's you, it absolutely makes 100% sense.
If we can make a picture of all three of those put together,
I mean, this is your episode, so
it'd be
have
amazing.
fun.
It's not gonna happen. That's too much work.
All right, Leo DiCaprio.
I remember him
Leo
from
DiCaprio.
Growing Pains.
Yeah, I got nothing on that.
I remember. I was like,
I never watched
that's a
Growing
good-looking
Pains.
kid.
Yeah,
I finally watched What's Eating Gilbert Grape. He killed that one.
that was not bad. Joaquin Phoenix was in that.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp, that's what it was.
Yeah, who else is
Yeah.
in that one?
I don't know. I'm trying to remember. See,
Actually,
now
a good movie.
we get down these rabbit holes where movies we've seen, but not in like years.
I mean, I saw this like 4 or 5 months ago.
Yeah.
His like that's one where his mom's like super obese.
Yeah, and then she like dies and they have to crane her out. Spoilers, I guess, if you haven't seen What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
I mean, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
It's a good. It's at least a good watch once.
Let's see.
I
Because he
like
plays
Leo.
a kid with autism, right?
Yeah. I like Leo a lot actually. He just plays some cool shit, man.
All right,
And the
I'm
cool
gonna-
thing is he's
I'm gonna say this.
go for it.
He should not have won any award for The Revenant, and it should have been for The Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, I don't know.
The Revenant was a trash ass movie.
It was
not a good.
it was
movie.
not a trash
It was
ass
not
movie.
a good movie.
It dragged, but it was
Compared
well.
to The Wolf of Wall Street, Leo crushed that way harder.
Oh, Leo crushed way more movies before that one, and that's the thing about Leo is I think that he's an actor. Like he's not like a Ryan Reynolds or like a Dwayne the Rock Johnson where he plays like himself.
Yeah.
He can actually
He
fit
acts.
really well. He can actually act.
Oh my god, dude! I watched Django probably like 4 months ago.
He should have won it for that.
Oh my god, he was so racist in that movie. He was so good at being bad.
Well, you know what's funny is that he was actually really uncomfortable with that, and Samuel L. Jackson.
It's
had
just
to,
like, it's another Tuesday, motherfucker.
it's like another fucking day for us, man. I'm just like Jesus.
I was like, god damn, get him, Samuel.
Yeah, who is it? Roy Wood Jr.
Uh-huh.
Who has like that whole skit about it.
Oh yeah.
He's like, you need to appreciate white people playing racist characters in movies.
Like he wasn't seen in public for years.
He's like, he hasn't done a movie with another black guy until recently.
Yeah. Fun fact, you know they're making a sequel to Django Unchained?
I did know that,
Yeah,
but it's not Tarantino.
He's
directing.
producing it, but he's not directing. He's writing and producing it, but he's not directing it because Tarantino is retiring after he directs 10 movies. And he's on movie number 9.
I need to
Also,
update.
did you know Hateful Eight was actually an original sequel to Django Unchained, and then they changed it around to be the Hateful Eight?
Yeah,
Well, you fucking know everything. I guess I'll shut the fuck up then.
I didn't know that. Also, he did kill it in Leonardo DiCaprio is so good in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That
I still haven't seen that movie.
That movie
man.
drags, but like
I still haven't seen that movie.
it's a pretty good movie.
Is it as good as Top Gun?
No, it's a very different animal from Top Gun.
But is it as good as Top Gun?
The final scene's the best.
Noted.
It's so good.
Everything's on a scale of 1 to Top Gun now.
One to Top Gun. Multiverse of Madness. Top Gun.
It's Top Gun to Top Gun.
Yeah,
Because the first Top Gun was terrible.
it's not terrible. It's just not good.
The first Top Gun is a complete allegory on like the main character, whatever, Pete Maverick or whatever, like being
Hurry up, we gotta talk about
being
Leo.
gay, but he's not gay. But is he? But he's not. That's literally the entire movie. That's actually Tarantino did a breakdown of that. It's actually fun going back to Tarantino, going back to Leonardo DiCaprio, full circle, crushed it.
You know what movie he actually sucks in? Like Leo?
No.
This might make some people mad actually. Titanic.
Oh yeah, that movie's not good though.
It's
I thought you were gonna be like Romeo and Juliet.
that too. He was not great. I mean, that movie was just
That movie was
bad.
awful.
Although John Leguizamo was in that one, so yeah, I like it.
Yeah, right. Dude, have you ever been watching? We should put John Leguizamo in the hat. I love Johnny Legs, dude.
All right, well, we gotta stick with Leo. Come on.
All right. But yeah,
he's the man.
All right, now I lost my train of thought because now I'm thinking about Johnny Legs.
Catch Me If You Can. He
Catch
did really
Me If
good
You
at
Can.
that.
Yeah, dude, that was a really good movie.
The Aviator's really good too. John
Yeah.
Hughes, I think, is who he plays.
That sounds about right.
I think so. I might be wrong.
I don't know, man. I haven't seen a lot of these in a while.
Yeah, Catch Me If You Can. Him and Tom Hanks were really good in that movie.
Yeah. So if you haven't seen Catch Me As You Can, it's all about like this con man getting chased for years, and he's like making fake checks for like whatever, some random airline that he's pretending to be a pilot on, but he's not a pilot at all.
That's so good. Yeah, and then he actually ends up getting hired by the government to like catch counterfeits.
Yeah, he gets hired by the guy who caught him, and then he's like, "You better show up." Or, I guess spoiler again.
They're like best friends. aren't
Yeah,
they?
and then he's like, "I caught you. I'm letting you go if you work for us." And he thought he was gonna run away, but then he shows up to work on Monday,
Yeah.
and they're like, "All right, we're best friends now."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tom Hanks and Leonardo DiCaprio would be best friends.
they probably are.
They probably are.
Yeah.
Gangs of New York. That movie was good because of Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah, Daniel Day-Lewis sticks out more than Leonardo
But Leonardo
DiCaprio.
DiCaprio also kills it in that one.
Is Johnny Leguizamo in that one too?
I don't know.
I don't know.
He's
in every random
well, he's more
movie.
Puerto Rican. He's not really Italian or Irish.
I mean, he's an actor. He can be whatever he wants.
That's true. Like, yeah, he's one of those. He's like an Oscar Isaac who's like,
Is foreign enough.
you're just like, yeah, dude, you're Italian, I guess. That's
Yeah,
fine.
you're Italian. It's fine.
What's the other movie that he was in? I just had it. I forgot. Shutter Island. Super good movie.
I did not like that movie.
I liked it.
I'm not a fan of like suspense scary movies anyway. I could not get through Shutter Island. I'm like,
Ruffalo
this
was
is
awesome.
fucking so boring.
I feel like we're missing a lot more of the.
Yeah, man, he's been
Leo.
acting for like 40 years. So,
Let's see.
I mean,
No, I mean, I think Leo is. If you don't like Leonardo DiCaprio,
and
you
hasn't
probably
he
don't
only
like
won
cinema.
one Academy Award?
Yeah, it was for The Revenant.
Yeah, which still not that good of a movie.
I
Just
liked
to
it.
Throw it out there.
Romeo and Juliet, Inception. How did I forget about Inception?
Oh yeah, Inception. I didn't like him in Inception. I thought he was the worst character in
Oh,
Inception.
Don't Look Up. Yeah, I forgot he was in Don't Look Up too.
Was he?
Yeah, he's like the.
Oh, he's he's the main character across from Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, one of the
I don't know
one of
why.
the Jennies.
I don't know. I forgot her name. Don't Look Up was pretty funny. I thought that movie was good. I just honestly forgot about it because it was a Netflix,
dude.
and it was just like meh.
I can't believe I forgot about this one, The Departed. He was so good in The Departed.
I
That
forgot
movie
he's
is
in The
so
Departed.
fucking good. Scorsese's best movie in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't. Man, I saw The Departed probably twice. I don't remember any of it.
I just remember
I
Mark
saw it in
Wahlberg
like
was
high school.
hilarious.
Yeah, I saw it in high school.
Dude, we
and
should watch it again.
That's it. Is it on the streaming?
I'll find it. I'll rent it. Damn it! It's like
Wow.
I could rent for $3.
Wow.
And that is time, you guys. Let us know any other Leo movies that we missed. I think we got most of the good ones.
Yeah.
Because if they're bad ones, we're not going to remember. You know, it's fine.
Yeah,
But
for real.
I think he should have way more Academy Awards than he does.
At least one, but not for Revenant.
He should have 3. I would say 3. There's 3 movies that they're going to be like, all right, he's 3. But also,
Yeah.
it also depends on who was actually on that list when, he was nominated for those. So, I don't know. But yeah, let us know your thoughts on Leonardo DiVito. Oh, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
We should probably just wrap it up.
Hey, you guys, make sure you guys check out DVD Extras on Friday. And also, quick announcement. We're going to do some cool shit here in June. We're going to be working on some stuff with the Stampede, or for the Stampede, I should say.
Yep.
And we're going to be having a lot more special guests coming up as well. So, a lot of good things coming up from me and Chris and myself. We're going to go see Tenacious D in a week. Fuck yeah. I'm so
As
excited.
this comes out, it would be
A week.
exactly a week.
Yeah, we leave in a week.
Yep.
So, yeah, check that shit out. We'll be posting on Instagram and Facebook, and we'll probably get drunk and post a little bit more about that, because why not?
That's fair.
We're doing a company retreat. It's exactly officially what it is.
I guess technically, yeah. Even though we already paid for everything before we were in a company.
Anyways,
Anyway,
make sure you guys catch us on Friday. Peace. Fuck Alabama. We'll see you guys soon.
bye.